ball.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. On the ground down the first base line, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ballgame. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Jose Bautista will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
And this has been a well-played ball game. No errors on either side.
One out, nobody on. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
Boy, and his strike zone's gone right out the door here these past few innings.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And he's probably saying, you're not going to call that one a strike also, are you?
Hit hard, but foul. Had to protect on 1 and 2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. There to take it is Ordonez, and that's out number 2.
And we'll get a look at his line here in just a second, and it's a good one. 2 2/3 innings pitched and just 1 hit allowed. All in all, a very strong performance.
Adam Lind will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And how tough is it to come in right out of the pen and have to face this guy?
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And he might walk a guy or two, but it's not because he's intimidated. He'll come right at you.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this is ripped down the first base line. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2 now. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, they made the move to go to the lefty, but I don't think this was the manager's intended result. That's for sure.
Travis Snyder will be the batter. 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. At the knees, strike 1.
And on the mound, you got to keep this game within striking distance at 3, so that's an important run out there at second base.
And this is taken for a ball inside. Don't know exactly where that would have missed, but it's 1-1.
Boy, and if you're on the mound, you're thinking, I got to have that one.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And it just seems like whoever's out there, they've been in his head all night long.
Fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Ball 2.
And Martinez did his best to try to frame that pitch, but the ump was not going to ring him up on that one.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains 5-2. Pitcher set to come on now as the right-hander Frank Francisco gets the ball here. Miguel Cabrera will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
And now you just got to worry about getting on base. That tying run still in the hole.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, I think he's missing by design here. He's throwing those curveballs just off the plate, hoping he'll get him to chase.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ballgame.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
That's that's a good swing there, as you can see. He's able to tuck this just inside the bag past the diving third baseman. But a good job there by the left fielder to get it in quickly and hold him to just a single.
Carlos Guillen will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
And I got to say, I've been surprised at their inability to cash in so far. They need a big hit here.
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. To second for one. On to first, but no, not in time, as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. Octavio Dotel will come on and try to get out of this mess here, as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Brandon Inge will step in now. Don Kelly will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Taken outside for ball one.
And even though a fly ball will get you a run, you have to think base hit here with a deficit what it is.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And now with 2 strikes, he won't worry about trying to get a ground ball. He will definitely be gunning for the strikeout.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against you.
Ramon Santiago will step in now with the possible tying run on first as they try to claw their way back in this thing. Now here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And he's going to have to summon everything he's learned to make it out of this 8th inning alive.
And this is fouled straight back. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, it's so important as a pitcher to have faith that your catcher can block that pitch with a runner on third. That's good work right there.
As a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Yeah, and we showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he'll need a good outing or two to build his confidence and lower that ERA a bit.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. First pitch coming. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
And they've had to call on the cavalry here in the inning, but they're close to getting out of this.
Lined into left center. And he's got himself a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the second run will score as well, and it's back to a 1-run game now at 5-4.
Just 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position to that point, but they're finally able to come through there.
Austin Jackson will step in looking to remain perfect. He's already 4 for 4. Slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And you don't need us to tell you, this is the at-bat of the night.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Some anxious moments in that dugout now.
In there, 2-1.
And boy, did he have to have a strike there.
Fouled straight back. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
And if he were to reach, I wonder if we'd see the closer here in the 8th inning.
Ready? Now the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 8 full. Toronto leads this one 5-4.